Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of the Medieval House tutorial. This one is kind of based off of Skyrim, but very loosely, to the point where it's still kind of my own creation. And as you can see, it kind of looks pretty nice. And on the inside, I didn't do anything, but there's plenty of room to put, like if you were building this on survival, plenty of room to put your kitchen and your workbench and everything. And it still looks good enough for creative. To build this, you're going to need the following blocks. You're going to need some kind of grass and flowers. You're going to use some crates and some cylinders with the crate texture for a little bit of detailing. Some kind of fence, where it's either fence, posts, or whatever you would like to use. Trapdoor, button, a light block of some kind. Torches don't really look too good standing outside of this house because the buttons are taking up pretty much where the torches would go, so we just use them underneath the trapdoors. You're going to need some kind of ground block, like a floor, and it's also going to be the floor and porch, so keep that in mind, whatever looks good inside and outside. I mean, you could probably do one block here and then one block in the inside that are different, but I just kept it the same. You're going to need a log, some kind of dark wood, the stair and the half block of that wood, the stairs of a different kind of wood that's kind of the same but not, and then some kind of thatching for the roof. To start, you're going to place one log, skip 3 spaces and put another log. And you're going to repeat that one more time. This gives you the front face of it. Next, you're going to do the same thing but inwards. And you're going to kind of use this to outline the shape of your house. You could have it an L shape like this. You could have it a plus sign like that house is. It's really up to you. And I'm going to do this a 3-way house so you can kind of see this side will be, it gives you kind of like the plus where the roof comes off, and then the back side will be just straight across as if you didn't have this. But it's really your choice. This house is pretty darn customizable for the size. You can make it really big, really small, and it'll still work. The next thing you want to do is add 3 to each of these. Now that you've added 3 to each of these, we're going to put our dark wood block and we're going to outline the whole inside of where all of our logs are. And this is going to make it look like our house is supported and then we've got our walls on the inside. And once you have that done, you're going to bring that up so it is 3 tall for those. And I'm just going to copy it to save some time. Okay, now that you have it done 3 tall, what we're going to do is actually bring these logs up. The middle one is going to be added 3 more on each face. And as you can see over here, we've got our 3 high walls, and then we've got our sun blocks out here. So we're going to go ahead and bring our light sources and put them diagonally from the top one out one towards the logs. And we're only going to do this for all the faces, which we're going to have kind of this archway. So mine's a 3-way, so I'm going to have 3 sets of them. Then we can go ahead and grab some trapdoors, place them all down on it. I used regular texture for this because it still shines through, but you could change the texture if that's what you want. And now you're going to take your lighter wood stairs and you're going to put them underneath all of those to kind of hide up the bottom of that. Okay, next we're going to actually choose where we want our door to be. And for this one, I'm actually going to put it right here in the front. But wherever you pick is fine. As you can see, this one isn't even on a face, it's actually underneath the side. But now what we're going to do is to give lighting to the inside of the house, we're going to put these sunblocks here, but you won't actually see them because they're going to be hidden. Which I used logs on this one, but it gives light in the house, so it doesn't matter too much. You could use logs there if you wanted to. It might actually look pretty weird at nighttime when the stairs shine through, so I'm going to go ahead and change those. And these won't be visible at all, they're just kind of a filler between the space of the roof and the space of the wall. Next we're going to grab some more dark stairs, and these are going underneath all of those blocks that you just placed to make it kind of even all the way around with the stairs. Now that you've got that, you're going to take your thatching and you're going to outline the whole house, like right out around the parts that you just added, the logs, and kind of go out one on each of the faces with the sunblocks, so it's overhanging by one. Now you're going to repeat this process until you've got your entire house built by going diagonally up by one. This top row is actually not going to be here though. So once you get to where the support beams are, you can just bring that up one and stop. Now that we've got our roof pulled out, what we're going to do is grab our stairs of the texture that we used for the walls, and we're actually going to put them the second block in, so they're actually lined up with the